Yo, yo, yo. Thanks for tuning in to the 29th episode of J Talks Crypto. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about Cypherpunks make YouTube videos. I'm going to be doing a couple of weird things. First things first, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of Bitcoin history. Like I've said in some other videos, like some of the things that people don't know about Bitcoin is that they think that it was like the first one of its kind, and it's not. Or it wasn't. It was the first successful one. You know, it was the first thing that actually went from 0 to 1. It was the first thing that became money. But I'm gonna be doing a reading of the Cypherpunk Manifesto and why I think it's important. So I'm gonna just rip it. We, the Cypherpunks, are dedicated to building anonymous systems. We're defending our privacy with cryptography, with digital signatures and electronic money. Cypherpunks write code. We know that someone has to write the software to defend privacy, and since we can't get privacy unless we all do, we're gonna write it. We're gonna publish our code so fellow Cypherpunks may practice and play with it. Our code is free for all to use worldwide. We don't care if you don't approve of the software we write. We know that software can't be destroyed and that a widely dispersed system can't be shut down. And I guess to give a little bit of a channel update, I've been fucking around with Lightning. You know, kind of like reading that shit kind of like inspired me, and I'm just kind of like, yo, like, this shit is fucking dope. Let me dig a little bit deeper and like see really what, you know, this shit is about. Like, I got some Bitcoin. Let me fuck with this. So that's kind of like why I've been a little bit silent lately. You know, putting together these videos does take a little bit of research. But one of the things that I'm going to be coming out with soon is how to launch an unstoppable e-commerce store built on WordPress, almost essentially free to use. You can probably be able to do it with like a Raspberry Pi, or for like, I don't know, maybe like $5-10 a month, you're gonna be able to have like an unstoppable payment system using Lightning, and with like almost like zero fees, and it's fucking dope. I have a working demo by the only sponsor of this show, 10 million Satoshis. To give a quick recap of what I did on that. I'm not really trying to shill it. That's just kind of like a little like shitty info site that I made. So it's like, one, I wanted to learn how to like mess around with WordPress a little bit more, and I did want to start messing around with Lightning. I do have kind of like a background in e-commerce, so I've been kind of like wanting to come up with like some sort of WordPress guide for WooCommerce, because like, you know, Shopify is really easy to use. BigCommerce is really easy to use. WordPress is a little bit harder. It is a little bit more intimidating, but it is open source, and that's more of like the Bitcoin cypherpunk ethos. You know, you guys gotta use free shit, and I dabbled in WooCommerce a little bit, but you know, it was a little bit harder to use. And then one of the integrations that you got to use in order to accept Bitcoin in a open source way is you have to like essentially use this thing called BTC Pay Server, so you can properly like invoice and like have like a nice checkout on your store. And I do have that working. I did used to have an open node on my site, but I have recently, since I got the BTC Pay Server going, that shit is fucking on some no KYC shit, which is kind of just dope. Like, I don't need no visa. I got Lightning, bruh. I don't know. It's something that I've been working on, and it's actually, I felt like if it was difficult for me to figure out, like, I'm a little bit techie, I can only imagine what it's like for other people, because it's not really, it doesn't really seem easy. But I think I figured it out, and I think I figured out how to like put like a little nice software stack where I can make like a nice guide that's like digestible for people, and you know, it's I don't know, things like this are important. You know, like these the Cypherpunks, like, you know, they put it out so people could play with it, and you know, people like me, we read, start playing with it. So Cypherpunks make YouTube videos just like these. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know I hate asking. This is actually not sponsored by nobody. I would appreciate if you guys hit 10millionSatoshis.com and just told people about it. I am selling these teas for 20 million Satoshis, 20,000 Satoshis. I think that's like around $9 or $10 shipped. It's essentially at cost to encourage people to actually pick up a Lightning wallet and actually use it, because the tech is there and it's fucking crazy. And if you use it on my fucking store, you're going to be able to use it in a way where, like, nobody can block that transaction. I'm not providing KYC, and you know, that shit is just cool. Like, you know, and it's like, if there's a government official watching this, like, fuck you. That's kind of like the best shit. It's like, you can't stop it. Like, do you need a fucking license money transmitter for this? It's like, no, Elon Musk, fuck you. Like, I don't need no, like, if anyone can do it, like, this is free open source software that anybody can fucking run, and if you don't fucking like it, like, fuck you. Like, I'm taking a fucking cotton t-shirt and sending it to somebody because they fucking spun up a computer and mined some fucking information. Like, if anybody wants to censor that, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, that's how I feel. Anyway, this video got a little bit too ranty, and yeah, so this is J Talks Crypto. Like, comment, subscribe. I am still giving away an open dime. If you don't know what the fuck it is, look it up. It's fucking dope as hell. And you can get it if you help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And if you get us to 100 subscribers, get a free tea. Somebody's gonna get it. I don't know who. I don't even know how we're gonna arrange that. And honestly, you don't even need a comment for that one. I don't even know how I'm gonna give it out. I'm gonna pick somebody, but someone's gonna get it. If we get to 100, I feel like we're not even that far. So, thank you. This is J Talks Crypto. I'm signing off.